Your Excellency, hello. My name is Lee. First of all, thank you for your lecture, and also it's a great honor to meet you. I'm actually interested in EU a lot. My question is kind of shortly, may I ask you? So what do you think about EU's greatest strength?
The EU's greatest strengths? I think the biggest strength is the reason why the European Union was created after the Second World War. In order to make sure that there is peace in Europe and no more wars. Because if you learn history, just look to the 20th century. Where did the First World War start? In Europe. Where did the Second World War start? In Europe. Where was the Holocaust? In Europe. And then people said, politicians said, enough is enough. We have to stop that. And then the idea was to set up the European Union, and there was one former foreign minister of France, Mr. Schuman. He had the following idea. He thought, what do you need to make war? What do you need to make war? Soldiers, and what do you give soldiers? Weapons, rifles, cannons, planes. And what are they made of? Steel. And if you have a piece, how can you produce steel? Well, you need a lot of energy. So his idea was, if I set up a system where countries can only together decide what to do with steel and with coal, because coal was energy at the time, then they cannot produce weapons, and if they don't have weapons, they can make war. And this was the origin of the idea, a common market and a common decision-making about steel and energy. And that made sure that arch enemies like the French and the Germans, who liked to make war on each other, stopped. And then we developed a lot of programs for friendship and learning from each other. That was, I think, that's the strength of the European Union at the beginning. And the second strength was in 1989, when the Soviet Union collapsed. There were many newly independent states in the Baltic states and Hungary and Poland and Slovenia. They all became independent, and we integrated them in the European Union peacefully. And that's also one of the reasons why in 2012 the European Union got the Peace Nobel Prize. So I think making peace is the best achievement which we have.
Thank you so much.
Please choose.